Yeah, I said it.
I was at the Hermes store and I got my Balenciagas.
Welcome back to my channel. I think we can agree upon having a whirlwind of emotions this past week. So this video here is meant to be a positive light into what's happening around the world. No, I'm not talking about coronavirus. I am talking about Black Lives Matter and the discrimination that's going on worldwide, whether it is underlying or overt, and have us change some of our bad habits. So this video will highlight some people that you should spend your time with and your dollars on. We can't just say it on our Instagram stories. We got to be positive and actually make a physical change in real life. But before we can get into who we are going to support and why, I do have to explain why YouTube is racist and all your other search engines and social media accounts are. Have you ever wondered why your Instagram Explore page looks the same? Has people with the same shade range, your YouTube watch page, your Pinterest boards, and they may possibly demonetize this video, which will, to be completely honest, prove my point, but hopefully not. I need that $3. Now, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, right after Google. Google owns YouTube. Search engines are designed and created to create stereotypes and just filter things and bring to you that's really not a great accurate representation of the world. I actually learned back in when I took a few communication and media courses, it can stand for some pretty crazy things in terms of stereotype. This is the one book I kept from university. The S stands for sex, sexual orientation, and gender. Men have more social power and control people's sexual preferences and sexual orientation. E stands for environment. A stands for age. R stands for race and religion. C stands for class. And H stands for handicap. So they're essentially saying the term search is an acronym for all of those phrases. Stands for a way of socially categorizing people and includes both the socially advantaged and disadvantaged. Obviously, when we search things, it creates a lot of bias and it creates a big rabbit hole of people, places, and things that look exactly the same. And the more you search, the more it's going to give you the same stuff. And this is why we have to be intentional about what we search and look up and click and give our watch time to, because these algorithms and search engines are just going to spit back the same thing over and over again. Essentially just showing you the same narrative over and over again, which perpetuates discrimination. Oh my gosh, because it only gives you one side of the story, which really isn't a reality of what we see on a day-to-day basis. So yes, it's your YouTube, it's your Google search, it's your Instagram Explore page. It is so annoying to me when I'm scrolling through Pinterest and I'm pinning things, and for some reason the only fashion girls that pop up are white girls on my page. And I noticed that and I was like, what's going on? And I really had to flip the switch and be intentional about who I'm pinning. And then the algorithm just switched and then started showing me some black girls. It was crazy. Isn't that wild? Makes you wonder. And I could really go into TikTok, but like we been knew what was going on with that. So we're trying to stay positive here. And not to go completely off topic of the term algorithm and search engines, but what they do, they also surveil you too. So be careful. With this entire thing going on, they're watching you. They're watching what you like and catering a specific narrative to you. It's kind of scary. So it says, algorithms of major media companies not only surveil audiences, they are also shaping culture and taste, using mathematical and computerized statistics to interpret and predict the enormous variability of personal and demographic preferences for film, television, music, books, and games, and such forth. Essentially, algorithms use math to show you the same thing over and over again. So we have to be intentional about what we watch and search, because we don't want to see the same thing over and over again, because it's going to create ideologies in our minds, stereotypes, and then when we go out in the real world, we're going to treat those things as real life when it's really not, okay? Guess what? The only girls out here doing luxury fashion aren't just white girls. Fun fact. I could say a lot about that book too, because I'm pretty sure the people who wrote it have privilege of their own, But I'm not gonna get into that. I also want to add and shed a light as well too, because of these algorithms and search engines pigeonholing certain groups. When it comes to things like YouTube, it takes a long time for minorities or black people specifically to grow and become noticed. If you're pigeonholed, how many people are really going to see your content? I know there are a lot more factors that go into being noticed on social media and like being recognized. It is not just race. I am well aware. You really have to understand things like the tools given to you on YouTube and understand your analytics and everything. But it just does make me wonder though, when I see a lot of black YouTubers that I like say that it takes them 5+ years to grow on YouTube. It puts a light bulb off in your head. It really does. I don't know if you knew, but I'm actually a little bit nervous to put my face in my thumbnails. And I'm not saying that for pity, but when you notice that none of your top 10 videos have your face in them in the thumbnail, it makes you wonder what you should really put out there. The proof is in the vanilla pudding, like. And trust me, I know in terms of putting my face out there, I know I am a smaller content creator, so a lot of the times people click on faces because of familiarity. Nobody knows who I am, and I accept that. That is completely fine. But trust me when I say, if you see my snatched waist or my fat, you'd click, right? And we just really need to be aware of what we're clicking on and pigeonholing certain audiences into. And you know what? If it takes me a little bit longer to grow and not use those tactics, I'm fine with that. So that being said, I'm about to get into who we should follow and why. But I also want to say, I didn't say all of that stuff earlier for a pity party or pity followers. That's not what the first part of this video was about. I just wanted to have people understand what's going on behind the scenes and recognize there are tons of black people and people of color that you would love their content. I have white followers who love me for who I am and the style that I provide, and because again, discrimination will not end until we are intentional and make physical changes. So click on some black girls. I'm telling you, you're gonna genuinely love some of their content. Like, so good. Because fun fact, YouTube may be free, but you actually pay with your watch time, okay? So make sure you give your watch time to people equally. And if none of your watch time goes to any black people, that might be a good representation of who you give time to in your real life. Be intentional about who we purchase from. Be intentional about who we surround ourselves with on a day-to-day basis as well too. I'm not just saying go out and get yourself some black friends, because like, so now getting into the black YouTubers, designers, and I'm also going to go over some artists, musicians, and like a couple TV shows that you should follow as well too, because I think it's really important. I'm going to keep it black for today because Black Lives Matter. I'm sure I will probably do like a minority one in the future, because my YouTube feed, okay, let's be real, my YouTube homepage can get pretty discriminatory. My subscription box is pretty colorful. It's all over the place. I like it. And I really want to encourage you guys to also like go on your Instagrams, go on your YouTubes, and just clear out all the people you follow and subscribe to, and just refresh everything. Have just like a refresh, because I went on my YouTube subscription and I'm following 500 people. And I've changed so much since I started watching YouTube like 10 years ago. So I'm slowly going through them and filtering everything out. I want to say a big shout out to not only my viewer, but my friend Christina. She really helped with the idea of this video. I knew I wanted to do something around this topic and YouTubers, but being intentional, she explained to me that she really wanted to make the move and do so. So shout out to you, Christina. You are amazing. This is a fashion channel, so we got to start with fashion. So the first black YouTuber I have is Natasha. I am not gonna butcher her last name, but I'm going to post it here. She is a model and a content creator. I believe she mainly posts on Instagram, but I love her YouTube videos. Natasha, please post more on YouTube. She has just this like angelic like feel to her. She's very soft spoken, but like still like is firm in like what she says. And every video I watch from her is just very aesthetic and soothing, and it just feels like just like a spa self-care day. I don't know, and she's so stunning. Like, she's gorgeous. Like, she just makes me feel relaxed when I watch her. I really love her videos. I love her style as well too. A little less streetwear than me. Like, she's a little bit more like elegant and whatnot, but I would totally wear what she wears. She's really into like designer stuff as well too, which is great. The next fashion YouTube black channel that I have is the Yusufs. I love these girls. Oh my gosh. I believe they're sisters. I hope I'm not getting that wrong. But my style and their style, like, literally like spot on. We match. We actually have the same color triple S's, like, which is crazy. I don't think I know anybody else with those hot pink triple S's. I love their energy. They're so fun. Like, they're always smiling and laughing. Like, they're just such good energy to watch, and I really like when they do designer hauls. I love their vlogs. They're really like chill and fun. I love those girls. Like, they're so good. The next black YouTube channel I have for fashion is Hilo Lux. Whenever she speaks, she knows what she's talking about. Like, I'm just like, She has like my dream handbag collection. Like, I want to tear up right now because her Chanel flat bags are so beautiful. Like, and her favorite color is pink, I believe, which makes us the same person. Like, I'm getting emotional, guys. Like, these are YouTubers. Like, when I see these YouTubers, I'm like, click, I'm watching their video. And I'm purposely saying this because I think I forgot to say in this video, but these are like my favorite black YouTubers who are talented. You know, we're not just following them because they are black, okay? We don't need pity followers out here. We don't need that, okay? We are talented people that are good at what we do. And these are the people like that I click on like right away. Her handbag collection is amazing, top tier. I want everything that she has. She's very eloquent when she speaks, and she just knows what she's doing, and her tip videos are just spot on. And she gives like a lot of like practical information. You know, like when you watch, okay, I'm not trying to shade some people, but like, and I'm not trying to say black people do it better, but like, you know, when you watch some fashion YouTubers and they're like, it's so cute, and you're like, well, I could have came to that summary, that explanation. I don't get it, but okay. That's not her at all. She's gonna give you reasons why it's cute. Some technical information. Last but definitely not least, for fashion YouTubers that are black that I love, Notorious KIA. Notorious Kia. I believe it's Kia. I hope I'm not. I just watched her video yesterday. I don't want to. She's like, don't try it. Let me watch that. I love her. Like,
hey everyone, it's Notorious KIA. Welcome back to my channel. My name is pronounced Kia, not Kaya, because some of you girls do try it.
I love her. But yes, Notorious KIA, Kia. I just love her personality. Like, in her videos, she's just so like warm and genuine, but she got a little bit of spice to her. She's based out of New York, so she's not that far from me. I really love when she does designer videos. If you guys are into like vintage and thrifting, you should hit up her channel. She's a joy to watch. I like watching her. And now we are going to get into the fashion designers. When it comes to where we are spending our dollars, we need to again be mindful in what designers we are supporting. It's amazing to support all of these European designer brands. It's great, but I think we now are coming to the realization that we need to disperse our funds a little bit, okay? I love me some Balenciaga, but I personally need to be intentional about where I put my money, and there are tons of black talented designers that I love their designs, so I want to share them with you guys today. I have these designers in 3 categories: under 500, under 1,000, and then under 5,000. The first designer brand we have is Telfer. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. because I am still new to this brand. Now, for these designers, I'm actually going to read the copy on Essence because I actually really like the way they word their copy. I first came across them because a lot of my friends have the little shopper bag, and the mini one is so cute. I believe it's sold out like on their official website, but it is so good, guys. And it comes in an array of colors. And they also, I noticed they have those little logoed gold hoop earrings. Like, forget the Louis Vuitton ones. Like, buy these. They're like less than $200, I think. When it comes to Telfer, it's not for you, it's for everyone is the motto of unisex label Telfer. Founded by Liberian-American designer Telfer Clemens, the brand has championed the value of inclusivity since its debut in 2005. Winning the CFDA in 2017, Telfer has achieved and deserved consecration within the fashion industry, drawing inspiration from classic logos, typography, and timeless branding. Telfer accesses the familiar collective memory to rebuild a new, all-inclusive American iconography. Is that a word? Oh my goodness, I need to go back to school. Approachable, yet novel, the label's pieces are everyday staples with an irrelevant twist. I love that. Women's patchwork hoodies adorned with almost recognizable logos, graphic t-shirts, printed bowling shirts, and tank tops all receive the Telfer treatment, imbuing the items with a contemporary irony while delivering on the brand's value. Emblazoned, gee willikers. Shoulder bags and leather totes, emblazoned with the label's T logo, serve as understated yet bold accessories. Telfer is now, more than ever, a brand for everyone. I could have said under 1,000 because some of these things are around 6 or 7, but a majority of the stuff is under 5. Now that shopping bag, oh, so cute. A lot of all these brands I'm pretty much talking about, you can find on Essence. I need to stock it for the stock. Ooh, oh my gosh. The next brand that we have is Essentials. I really, really want to pick up like one of their sweatsuits. A lot of these brands, you're going to notice they're more streetwear because that's a little bit more geared to my style if you watch my channel. But I think a lot of people can relate to streetwear. Everybody wears t-shirts and like hoodies and sweatpants and like chill stuff, right? At least at some point. Black gentleman is Jerry Lorenzo helmed. Exuding both nuance and boldness in its approach to restrained streetwear staples, the Jerry Lorenzo helmed Essentials label delivers on the promise of its namesake. Established in 2018, the Los Angeles-based brand's straightforward logo, brandished t-shirts, and sweatshirts are a welcome divergence from the flamboyant logomania that has dominated streetwise apparel. Through uncompromising honesty and covetable quality, Essentials stands to inject a newfound sense of humility into the realm of high-end streetwear. We love high-end streetwear. I really love like their sweatshirts or their hoodies or their sweatpants that just like say Essentials all across it. So they're kind of more of a logomania brand, but they have a few subtle logos out, I believe, in the 2020 collection, at least what I'm seeing here on Essence. Because I was saying, Logomania I feel like is going to trickle out a bit. Like, all the brands and the girlies are like hot for it right now, but let's be real. Jerry Lorenzo is also the head designer of Fear of God. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of Fear of God already. Los Angeles designer Jerry Lorenzo founded Fear of God in 2013, quickly becoming a streetwear status symbol through his of the moment executions of current ready-to-wear, including cult favorite side zip hoodies, flannel shirts, bomber jackets, and extra-long t-shirts. Lorenzo's highly anticipated military sneaker adds to the designer's repertoire of instant classics, offering a premium leather high-top design with neoprene paneling and hand-stitched reinforcements. Fear of God capitalizes on the enduring allure of sophisticated yet low-key basics, channeling inspirations from the divine to the everyday into pure distillations of the menswear zeitgeist. I don't know what that word is. The devil's really trying this video today because I just recorded a bunch of stuff and I didn't record, but it's okay. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get back to it. The next brand that I have is Fenty. And it's not Fenty Beauty, it is just called Fenty. Rihanna came out with her luxury clothing line that teamed up with LVMH, which stands for Louis Vuitton, Moet, and Hennessy. And that is just a really huge powerhouse when it comes to designer stuff. They own a lot of brands. Oh my gosh, LVMH owns Dior. They even own places like Sephora, right? Completely forgot about Givenchy, Guerlain, Celine, Loewe, Fendi, Dior. They're just a really big powerhouse. And I think the biggest thing that we need to be proud of is the fact that Rihanna is the first Black woman to partner up with them, to have her own line. And her stuff is so good. Like, I love the fact that it breeds streetwear, but still like dances around like some structured, kind of more dressier pieces. I really, really would love one of Rihanna's suits. Like the suits, I would just like pulling up to a wedding in one of those suits, or just an event, or even just with some sneakers in the daytime. I love the oversized suiting looks that she does. The blazer dresses and like her heels and stuff, so good. All in Rihanna fashion, still sensual, but still relaxed and sometimes boyish as well too. That is a very recent fashion house which started in 2017. Obviously, we have to talk about Virgil Abloh. Oh my goodness. Virgil is just amazing when it comes to streetwear. I guess I can start off with his brand OffWhite. Conceived of a bridge between the worlds of streetwear and high fashion, designer Virgil Abloh's OffWhite explores concepts of branding, the Zeitgeist. What is that word? Okay, Essence with the lingo. Zeitgeist. So it's clearly not English. The defining spirit or mood of a particular period of history as shown by the ideas and beliefs of the time. So basically the mood from that time. Virgil Abloh's OffWhite explores concepts of branding, the zeitgeist, and the expression of youth culture in the contemporary moment, with all the goal of providing a wardrobe that reflects luxury as it is lived today. A lot of oversized hoodies. Everybody knows them for like the arrows with the logo. I bought something OffWhite for someone one time, but like I never actually bought anything for myself. But anyways, relaxed, casual, comfy streetwear brand, and I think both guys and girls would love it alike. Obviously, at the moment, Virgil is the creative menswear director at Louis Vuitton, and his designs are so sick. That was really dramatic. I don't know where that came from. You guys saw that jacket that just came out? Like a handbag and a jacket combined. Honestly, the whole donation thing with the whole cause right now, I think a lot of people are really quick to jump on cancel culture at the moment. I said this on my Instagram, and I think we need to be very mindful about the media and how they are portraying our Black people at the moment before we are quick to believe something about them. So Virgil is Black. It's pretty evident, and he embraces his Black culture and he supports them really, really, really well. So let's not be quick to judge our own kind. And when I say our own kind, not just blacks and blacks, I mean humankind. And what's amazing too, kind of like Rihanna and the whole LVMH thing. Wow, LVMH just really wants to just shake waters or whatever. He became Louis Vuitton's first African American artistic director and one of the few Black designers at the top of a French heritage house. It's amazing because, again, like a lot of these European fashion houses, like, yes, they've started off with maybe say a white designer, but I still think it's great to just to recognize like these Black people making it into these spaces because of their talent, not just because of their skin tone, right? And support them with our money. The next fashion house that we have is Balmain and Olivier Rousteing. Balmain, I will say, like, is hit or miss for me. When I went to BSP consignment, I had came across like one of their really long kind of duster blazers, and it was leather. It looks so sick. And it's funny because I actually don't really like their blazers. I don't know, the buttons kind of throw me off. And like also the fact that they're just so tailored and like with a really structured shoulder. But I love that long version. I don't know what it is about that. I would totally wear that. And they have a lot of like casual like streetwear t-shirts and stuff as well too. Even though it started off with Pierre Balmain, The current creative director is Olivier Rousteing. He was appointed in 2011 and has updated the house's boldly feminine codes with a youthful and international perspective. Essentials including structured jackets, bodycon dresses, miniskirts, and skinny biker jeans enhance Balmain's strong silhouettes and rich embroidery with cutouts, sheer fabrics, and vibrant color schemes that capture the confident sensuality of 21st century luxury. Probably want to do a bit more browsing, but they do kind of give me a bit of that Fenty vibe at the same time, and I can tell Balmain has gotten a lot more youthful. Those are the fashion peeps that I think we need to pay a lot of attention to, but I did quickly want to run through some other artists and YouTubers that I think a lot of us like should pay attention to here, and make sure you like, comment, and engage with these people, especially if you genuinely like their content, because that's how you can support them for free. Crazy, right? You don't have to spend a dime sometimes. So for beauty, obviously we love Jackie. She's just the OG. I love her makeup videos and her personality is amazing. For curly hair, I love Happy Girl. She's just a really good like light, and she's really funny. Oh my gosh, also for curly hair, I really love Janae. I can't remember the ending of her channel name, but like she is jokes. Kuro. Like I have to click on all her videos. For fitness, I love me some Annabelle Hayes. I mentioned in my vlog. She's my favorite fitness YouTuber. And I have to give a mention to Mr. London. He's also a really good black creator. His body banging. So like whether you're a guy or a girl, you should hit up his channel because he seems like he knows what he's talking about. For comedy, obviously I have to mention like my long lost brothers, For Y'all Entertainment. They are just so hilarious to me. Like they just speak about nonsense, but I understand everything they talk about. They're so hilarious, and like I'm an OG subscriber from them. I actually went to one of their pop-up shops here in Toronto a while back, and I still have like one of the t-shirts as well too. They're like really cool, and like I'll never stop watching their videos. For vlogs, I love Aaliyah's face. Oh my gosh, she is so funny and like so sweet and down to earth. Chill with me vlogs or whatever, because they're just like, I don't know, she's just so real and like down to earth. I really like her. Kelly Stamps, oh my gosh, she's pretty new to me, and I feel like she just recently blew up on YouTube. This might sound like a diss, but it's actually not. If you're somebody who likes The Office, like very chill, kind of monotone, slow pace, but real life and like just funny and relatable, you're gonna love her channel. Like I think she's like so cool, and like I love that story time she did like with that girl who quit because like and made it seem like it was her fault. Like she's so chill. I love Tierra Walker, and when she does like her get ready with me's, she's just very sweet, very humble, like very down to earth, and like I just like that vibe. She gives off a really good vibe. Oh my gosh, I forgot to mention for pop culture YouTube videos, I love me some Smart Brown Girl, Julesy. She's amazing. I feel like if you want to keep up to date with what's going on in like media and pop culture and stuff, you should really watch her. She gives her own opinion, and she also gives like a non-biased perspective as well too. Her journalistic side really comes out, and she analyzes situations really well without being like a drama channel type, because I think a lot of us get used to like all these drama channels, which a lot of them are black as well too, but I think she just gives a fresh perspective and stuff. I really like her, and I like her personality as well. For music, oh my gosh, Giveon, amazing sound. I don't want this video to get too long. I'm going to link everybody down below, but I need to mention Dvsn. We all know Dvsn's my number one. And Jorja Smith. Jorja Smith needs to come out with more music. Like, I love her so much, and she would make it into my top 5 if she had more music. Like, Jorja, let's go. Oh, and television shows. Oh my gosh, BlackAF. I really like BlackAF. I don't watch a lot of TV, or whatever, television shows or Netflix, but I heard about all the controversy, and I was like, let me sit down and watch BlackAF, and I really, really like it. I think it's really refreshing to see black people in like a upper middle class kind of like light on television. The hardships that they face with becoming at that level as well too, and staying connected to their blackness. I just love the flexing in that show. I just think it's really nice to see that representation, and they also touch on a lot of like real life issues as well too, and they do it all with a bit of like that awkward humor that I love. And don't fight me, but I still have not watched Insecure, and you're probably like, how'd you watch BlackAF before Insecure? But again, I don't watch television, so I heard about the drama with BlackAF, and it was just a short season, like it's just a few episodes, so I just watched that. But I need to get into Insecure because so many people have been telling me, they're like, Tennille, you would love that show. So Insecure, Issa Rae, she's that girl. I know a lot of these people that I listed, they are poppin', and they are somewhat pretty well known. So I want you guys to leave in the comments down below people that you watch, and hopefully we can find some like more up and coming people as well too, because I know sometimes search engines and algorithms can put us at a disadvantage. So as long as we are like being proactive about it, let's be real, if you don't have any black YouTubers or artists to recommend, that's probably a problem, and you should probably read the comments or look in the description box to find some that you should support. I also encourage you guys to share this video on Twitter, or if you use Facebook or your Instagram stories, to share with people so that we can all start making an actual physical change in who we support. Again, we have to be intentional, because the society that we are in is not going to just give it to us. And if we don't share education or what we've learned or new things that we can do, it's gonna just stop with us, and it's just not gonna get us anywhere. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you follow me on these socials if you'd like to get to know me a bit more. Follow me on Instagram. We're posting on Instagram more. The content's cute. Click my head to subscribe. Also click the bell button so you get notified when I post new videos. But you got some more time on your hands right now, so watch these other ones that you may have missed. I love you guys so much, and take care.